I just need to know what's the problem. I do not know, and I cannot tell. I just need to know why you rob them. I do not know.
How to sell drugs successfully. We're gonna say it one more time because you like, whoa, what is he talking about? How did we get here? How did we get to selling drugs? No, I'm joking. You know, this is beginner content right here, baby. We're fresh in the game and we're here to give you the best content you can actually get, baby. So, today, I'm going to give you the 5 steps on how to sell drugs. Y'all motherfuckers going to do it anyway, so let me give you some game, some drug dealer history. While you out making your plays, getting to that bread, you got some additional content to listen to. This, the YouTube station for the hustlers. I know y'all been waiting on this. You know, we all know, like I said, a drug dealer, man. We all probably done hit some plays. You know, have we made $1 million? No. But I've definitely thumbed through $1 million, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna cap. But anyways, today we're gonna dissect some highlights of some drug cartel careers. I wonder why they call it cartel. Comment below if you know why they call it cartel. Share your thoughts. Alright, Big Meech and his brother Terry built the BMF empire. I don't want to bore you with my regular nigga drug dealer career. Those days are far behind me. You clicked on this because you want to know about the big timers. Let's start off the biggest. Peep this clip.
2 local men are in custody in connection with a major drug investigation. More than 200 pounds of cocaine, 100 pounds of marijuana, and as much as $1.5 million in cash were allegedly found at his home in California.
Agents say in this whole operation they seized 6 kilos of cocaine, 80 pounds of marijuana, and seized more than $1 million in cash and in assets. We expect to learn more about this operation in the coming days.
After years to Cancun, Mexico, every stripper in Atlanta, everybody who wanted to go, nobody was exempt, and we flew to Cancun on a fucking plane that he chartered. And the motherfuckers was serving Cristal on the plane, and fucking he didn't want to sit down. He didn't want to sit down, and he wanted to fly the plane. No, straight up. The pilot was like, we're going to turn around and go back to America if you guys don't sit down. And his whole thing is, I paid for this motherfucker, I want to fly it. And, you know, everybody was on that flight. Juvenile, Bone Crusher, everybody can, Lil Jon, everybody you could probably think of. And we went to Cancun, and this motherfucker bought the whole hotel. So every night,
200 pounds of cocaine and also 100 pounds in marijuana. I never got heavy in cocaine, but with marijuana, let's just say I know what it's like to have 100 pounds. Anyways, Big Meech is coming home 2031. Hats off for not saying one name. You know the slogan, hats off to that. Hats off to that. Now, also he took 300 people to Mexico. It is a different era, and what he did could never be done again. So, with that being said, how to successfully be a drug lord like Big Meech. Step 1, you have to find a source. Now, this is strictly for entertainment purposes. I personally feel if you have a dope boy's dream, you're going to have a rude awakening. Listen here, you're going to have a rude awakening when your partner rats on you. In reality, you can get as far as your plug or connect takes you. Now, how do you do that? Build you some connects and use your fucking brain. Step 2, plan out movement. Now, what the fuck does plan out movement mean? It means just because you're getting money doesn't mean you can just go out willy-nilly flashing. You know, that has to stop because we're in an era where a judge could just look on your Instagram and convict you guilty from that, you know? So y'all gotta chill on that, man. No more flexing, too much going on. Listen more. So this is still part of step 2. You gotta listen more. When Terry the boss, big dog of the organization got caught, they found 12 phones. Also watch for the 12. He did a lot of listening, you know, so I'm highly confident he was moving the right way. It sounds minuscule, but make sure you're fucking moving right. Now, step 3, build a team. This is why they say what they built could never happen again, because let's be real, we don't stick together. I seen, with my own eyes, friends turn foe overnight. But when you're the boss, because you gotta run shit like a business, you have to have partners. You gotta get a crew for protection and supplying. Step 4, accept that it doesn't last forever. Now, if you want to become a successful drug lord, you have to accept the fact that it will come to an end with you spending time in prison. I personally do not know anyone that made it a career and made it to 50. So face reality, move right, do what you do, and run it up. Step 5, watch the money. Get you a business, because you have to have something to fall back on, and something to show for the hard work. No one ever said it's gonna be easy. Nowadays, trophies are pussy, chains. We have to set the bar, as OGs, we gotta create more black-owned businesses so we can show the youth it's other ways, because that's what this is about, the fucking youth. And once you learn to hustle, take that shit and go to some legal shit. But you don't gotta do it, don't do it. But I'm gonna give you game, because at the end of the day, fuck you! I ain't here to tell you what to do, you're grown. But anyways, let me know what other big time drug dealers or criminals, period, that you would like to hear about. Also, I want to say we can legally sell marijuana now. We will get more into that further down the line. I'm going to definitely invest my money in that, and I will give Jules as well. Now, I don't want to close the segment that way. I want to say the boys in blue control the streets now, man. They got rats working for the police, and they make it look real good. And as Sci-Hi the Prince once stated, we just gonna end it on this note. Get your money and get out the game.
I just need to know what's the problem. I do not know, and I cannot tell. I just need to know why you rob them. I do not know.